Hey y'all, good to see you here on Grassroots Garden. We're out in the jungle greenhouse today down at the garden center, and we're gonna get to work on redoing our whole little corner over here. So y'all know me and Jackson, we built this fountain probably about a year ago. It's just not working out right. It's leaking. So I'm gonna try to see if we can get this water drained out of the bottom here. We're gonna fill all this in with rock, and then hopefully we can maybe even get started on our living wall today. But first, we're gonna go in Larry's cage. Larry, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? You having a good Memorial Day so far, bud? So I had to fix Larry's swing again. Look at what he has done to this thing, man. He chews this plastic all to pieces. He loves his swing, but he also loves to chew. So I think I got maybe one more hole I can drill, and then we're gonna have to switch to all metal because somebody likes to tear everything up. Don't you, buddy? Yeah, you do. You tear everything up. Okay, enough messing around. Let me see if we can get this pump out of here. Maybe pull this plastic back a little bit and let all this water start draining. Get off of there. Well, y'all, as bad as I hate to do it, I think the simplest thing is just going to be to punch some holes in this liner right here, let it drain out. And that way, once it does drain all the way, oh man, I really hate doing this because I put a bunch of work into this stupid little creek thing over here. But once it does drain all the way out, I'm going to pretty much leave all this rock in here. And we're just going to come back and fill it in with more rock. That way customers can make it over here. Maybe we'll do us a little orchid display or something like that. Because, you know, we're a retail center, and this wall right now, well, for one, it looks like crap. But two, it's not making us any money. Well, it's drained down good enough, I think. It's just kind of a slow process. I'm sure it's unsaturated that ground underneath that liner, so it's just draining out real slowly. But I think now what I'm going to do is throw those big rocks back down in that old crate. I'm just going to leave everything in place. Then we can bring up some smaller gravel, come in here and fill this whole area in all the way up to the concrete so folks can walk on it. And then, as bad as I hate to do it, we're going to knock some holes in the bottom of these little pools, because it took me forever to get them all to hold water, you know, a while back. But we got to have some drainage holes, because I think what we're going to do is fill this in with soil, and we can just plant this thing, and I think it'll look cool. Not as cool as with the water flowing, but you know, sometimes ideas that just don't work out as planned, and this is one of them. I think this will be a good change. Harley will... Got most of the rocks kind of moved out of the way, but I think I'm probably gonna have to trim off some of this excess liner right here so it's not sticking up through the rock, or the small rocks once we put it back down. Man, that's some tough stuff right there. I'm just gonna trim off this excess, and then we're gonna go see what material we want to backfill with. Hey Scarlett, you wanna come in here and help me? Well, it's just the hose pipe, baby. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Well, I'll tell y'all one thing. It's hot outside, but this cooling pad right here, so this is an Atlas greenhouse, and it comes with this cooling pad with that water trickling down through there. It can cool it 15 degrees through that 4 inches of cardboard. So it's an evaporative cooling system, or some people call them swamp coolers. Makes a world of difference. The plants love it because it increases the humidity in here by a bunch. Man, it's almost like air conditioning in here. If you're gonna build a greenhouse, make sure, and if you live in a hot area like we do, make sure you put a swamp cooler in. Let's get our Jeep moved out of the way, then we'll go jump in one of the mini loaders and we will bring us up some, I think we're going to use well point, so very small gravel. You gotta pay attention to what I'm doing so I don't crash while I'm talking to y'all. But it's a very small gravel, it'll drain really good, and I think it'll look nice too. So let's go jump in the loader. And I forgot my daggum sunglasses today because it was rainy and cloudy this morning. Of course now it's blue skies and beautiful. We've had a lot of folks in the nursery today. Sold a good many Laura petalums a little bit earlier. But everything is just really gorgeous, man. With that rain we got the other day, of course some stuff's kind of blowing over now. Had a good bit of wind come along with the rain, but look at this doggone koi pond right here, you guys. Why aren't we just sitting down here drinking us a cold drink, listening to that water? It would be nice, but there's work to be done. So this is our well point gravel right here. We mine this over at my sand mine, Atomic Sand. So it's the most economical for us to use. And like I said, it'll just drain real good. I'm not sure if I'll leave this on the very top for people to walk on, or we might put a little bit more decorative type stone on top. But let's get her filled in and we'll make our mind up here in a little bit. It's best friend Cam. Cam, we haven't seen you on the channel in ages, girl.
It's only been like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Are the fans missing me?
They are. They want some. They want some jokes. I'll put you on the spot. I'll give you some time to think.
Should I tell them about the story? I took a bird home.
Oh yeah, tell them about your bird story. So this one, I wouldn't believe it had I not seen the pictures. But go ahead, tell it to us, Cam.
So I was getting dinner and some drinks the other night with some friends.
Yeah.
Diet Cokes and whatnot.
Oh sure.
And a bird fell from a nest, and I didn't think it could fly.
Did it fall in your lap, or he just fall right next to you?
No, so it fell onto Jamie.
Okay.
My cousin Jamie was also downtown. She comes to me, she's like, Cam, I don't know what to do with this bird. It just came down from this nest. You want to hold it for a little while? But then it became attached to me. And I'm just holding it on my finger, walking downtown.
Walking down Broad Street.
And I was trying to get it to fly, put it on a tree, wanted to come back down to me, so I took it home.
Yeah.
And
then who? Wait a minute. And then who did you text at 1:38? 1:38 a.m.
To be fair, I didn't know what time it was, and I was freaking out because I was like, "What do I do with the little baby finch? I have nowhere to put it."
Yeah.
So it slept on the ledge of my bed. Yeah. And then the next day, I put it up at the windowsill before coming to work because I was going to bring it to work because we have finch food here.
All right.
And it flew up to my fan and then flew back down to the ledge, and I was like, you can fly. You tricked me.
He just wanted to hang out with you on a Saturday night or Friday night, whichever night it was.
Yeah, it was a Friday night.
Yeah.
And so I released it in my backyard. Yeah. So I'm waiting for it to come. I'm going to get a bird feeder.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll come.
Maybe he'll come back and say, hey.
I didn't even get a chance to name it.
Oh. Well, Larry's taken, so we'd have to come up with something.
I would never name a bird Larry.
Larry.
All right.
Larry. Oh, goodness. All right. We got to get back to work, lady.
I'm creating a propagation table.
You are? I know. I saw it inside. It looks cool. We'll try to get this thing filled up over here for you. Then we can work on our plant wall.
You want to water my plants in here too?
No. But thank you for asking. I appreciate you.
Try.
It was worth a shot.
Should have worn jeans today. It's a little humid.
It is hot. What's all that screaming about? It's just a cart. What do you guys think? I'm pretty proud of it, man. I think that turned out just beautifully. Now, I'm sure that it went a lot quicker and made it look like short work in the time lapse. But I don't know, I have to go back in the video and count how many little cartfuls we had to bring over here. But it was a good many. And once you wash this gravel down, obviously earlier it was kind of orange, has some clay where we mined it at Atomic Sand, has a lot of orange clay to it. But once you wash that off, this is some really good looking little gravel. So you can see these aerial roots from the plants up above going down. I just left them. We'll let them go on down to help support the plants. Probably coming, good mediums coming from this beautiful Monstera albo. But we're gonna let that guy continue to climb up the wall, and just, I think this will be a really good place to kind of showcase our orchids and have orchids for sale over here in this corner. But y'all let me know in the comments below what you think. That's just kind of my idea today, but y'all know me, tomorrow that may change. We've got this big, beautiful staghorn hanging up right here by Scarlet's cage. Another, I think this is some type of dendrobium orchid right here. It has beautiful pink blooms. Got some big ferns hanging up, but I think this corner is going to definitely be a lot more usable now than it was before. But y'all, I sure do appreciate you hanging out with me today on this Monday. Happy Memorial Day, although by the time you're seeing this, I'm sure Memorial Day is over, but I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. I always appreciate you hanging out with me on the videos. Thank you so much for all your support. Our little channel is growing, and you can help it grow even more if you'll give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, if you'll do so, I would certainly appreciate it. But I really do appreciate all you guys' support, man. It's been a wild ride, but it's been a fun one. I love making the videos for you. Drop me a comment, say hello. Until then, the more you know, the more you grow. We'll see you on the next video.